Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And, last time, I'm having trouble remembering what happened. I don't feel like anything really important happened last time. The last two episodes are recorded back to back. And they kind of tend to get foggy in the day off. Day off? That's a weird thing to say. But the one before that was quite informative, but the last one didn't seem like it was that much. But anyway, we're still trying to figure out the whole mystery of the Curie syndrome. Whether it's just a mental thing, whether it's a virus, as it was in Ever 17. Stuff like that. The whole thing with Tom Fablin, yeah. I remember names. I can remember names. Sometimes. What's my name? I think I know my name. But, I didn't even check the camera to see if I had it set right. It's a good thing I have it set pretty much like I needed it, because I just thought to look at it right now. Professionalism. The series don't have it. But yeah, we have all that to figure out. There's still a lot to figure out. Last episode I don't really remember being that informative. There's the whole her dodging the question about the shrine. What exactly happened? Yeah, that's right. She was just saying, yeah, okay, Hiko, you're looking at an old map. Get an updated map. Use GPS. What's the deal with you anyway using this outdated technology? Alright. Anyway, there's two things I have to tell you. Oh, that was Izumi. Oops.
まず一つ目、無限ループ。それは
Okay.
誠君にとっ
That's
て
right. They
は
were
そうかも
talking
しれない
about
けれ
the
ど、
about the
私はどうなるの？
about the whole infinite loop thing. Give me just a second. I had a spoit on my glasses. It really didn't get off. I can still see it.
前の歴史の中で、私は一度も予知なんてことはしなかった。
You have been somewhat fishy, but oh well. That'd be explainable now that we know that she's trying to explore about the Curie syndrome. So that does explain her behavior, her stranger behavior previously. Yeah. That's why I was thinking that, especially with her route being the last one that, the last one that you can do or whatever, I was thinking that she would be the mastermind, and she might still be, I don't know. But that does make everything make sense from her point of view.
なぜならそんな記憶、私の中にはなかったから。つまり、私にとっては今回が初めてなのよ。タイムスリップしたのは今回が初めてなの。
When you put it that way, it certainly seems
二つ
true.
目、誠君はタイムスリップの原因を突き止めた方がいいってそう思ってるのよね。
Makes sense. Yes. Yes.
でもね、そんなことする必要はないのよ。
Okay. Why
だ
not?
ってもう突き止めたんだもの。
She is a professor. I guess it does make her knowledgeable about determining such things. What?
昨日一晩中考えてやっと答えを見つけたの。もちろんその前からひょっとしたらって思ってたことはあったんだけど、ほら5日の夜誠くんに予知の話をしようとしたことがあったじゃない。
Yeah.
けれどそれだけじゃタイムスリップの全てを説明することはできなかったの。例えばさっきの記憶のこととかね。でも今はなんとなくわかるような気がする。今朝になってようやく全ての謎を解き明かすことができたのよ。
All of them. Wow. With one fell swoop, she's going to explain everything.
タイムスリップの原因。それはね。
Instinctively take a deep breath. I'm preparing my body for every single word that Izumi-san is going to say. My body is ready. Tell me what I need to know, Izumi. A tense moment arrives, even my heart has stopped. However... Dang you. I thought she was going to say, it was the bells. I'll be like, no shit. Thanks, Yuka.
Makoto!
We can hear Yuka's voice from far away on the other side of the road. Seems she's running this way. Damn it, why it's such an important time?
しょうがないわね。ひとまずこの話は後ですることにして。
Just then Yuka appears from the other side of a sharp turn.
もう、二人とも歩くの遅い。
Perhaps we don't want any interruptions.
そんなことないわよ。ゆうかちゃんの方が早すぎるのよ。そうかな。で、そんなことはどうでもいいの。とにかく早く来て来て。
With that, Yuka grabs Izumi-san's hand and begins to break off into a run again.
ほら、誠も早く。ちょっと、どうしたの、ゆうかちゃん。すごいのがいたの。すごいのって何がいたの？飛んでるの、いっぱい。それじゃわからないわよ。いいから見ればわかるから。
Before long, Izumi-san and Yuka disappear down the curved road. I've been left behind. Suddenly, when I look down at my feet, I see the fragment of concrete lying in a corner on the road. It's the piece that I used last night to destroy. Tried to destroy the bell. Now think about it, where is that bell right now? Is it related to the cause of the time travel? I would think so. I mean, as a viewer, that would be pretty obvious. Or maybe it's so obvious, it ain't the cause of the time travel. That's logic for you. Well, that's fiction-like, suspense logic. Time travel. Definite loop. Yeah, that would be, a good thing in logic. Good thing, logically speaking, in fiction, Make something so obvious that everybody will think that's the way it is. And then you'd be like, that ain't the killer. He's the killer. And then you're like, oh man, I was thinking it was that guy all along. I felt so bad. I was like, that point where he was like on that ledge, and I was like, oh, go ahead, fall off. In the movie, killer dead, and then I'm just making something up. That's not from a real movie. If that's really from a real, movie, then it was purely coincidental. The mystery of our memories, the true nature of the bell, the mysteries just keep intensifying the more I mull over them. The bell's definitely involved in some manner, though. It's gotta be. I wonder what's on Izumi-san's mind right now. Has she really found the key to solving all these mysteries? The serenity that I felt just a short time ago vanishes into thin air as if it never existed. Illuminated by the setting sun, a slick movement on the eastern ocean catches my eye. The black waves repeatedly surge forward, heading towards the shore. Several dozen dolphins' heads bob out of the waves. Sally sowed seashells by the seashore. Several dozen dolphins' heads. Seeing the dolphins playing around in the waves makes me feel somewhat jealous. Stupid dolphins. We eat dinner at Luna Beach, thank Izumi-san, and leave the shop. In the end, Izumi said, I don't get the chance to talk all alone, which means naturally that I don't get to hear the continuation of her story. But it was inevitable, so tonight I will sneak out of the lodge and come here again. I'll wait until Kurumi is sleeping, then I'll have all the time I need to hear the story. As I think about this, I begin to start walking towards the lodge. And at that time, Kurumi slams open the door and comes out.
そういえば伝えなきゃいけないことがあったの。これからくるみね、奥彦くんのことおっくんって呼ぶことにしたから。え？で、誠くんのことはお兄ちゃんって呼ぶことに決めたの。お兄ちゃん？お兄ちゃん？お兄ちゃん？いいでしょ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, I don't mind.
よかった。それじゃあ皆さん、おやすみなさい。
Kirby goes back into the Luna Beach while waving her hand wildly. Widely? I mean, what is widely? But wildly is like, that's widely. Oni-chan, huh? A somewhat nostalgic feeling flows through me. I hope so. I slowly walk back to the lodge. It's happened like 50 times already. When we return to the lodge, I take a bath, brush my teeth, and lie down on the bed. I'm planning on going out tonight, so I don't change into my night clothes. Wearing my normal clothes, I blankly stare at the ceiling. Just then, someone knocks on my door. The quiet, gentle knock is like a whisper. Now to think about it, around this time on the last second, I invited Haruka to go fishing with me, which means, this is Haruka? Come on in. As soon as I speak, the person opens the door, revealing themselves to be Izumi-san.
大きな声出さないで。
Why are you here, Izumi-san?
だって気になってると思ったから。夕方の話、途中で終わらしちゃったでしょ。
Yeah, so you came here to finish it?
それにどうしても聞いてもらいたかったし、私の考えてること。
She says this is Izumi-san slowly sits down on the bedside.
こうでもしないと話す機会がなかったんだもの。
The truth is, I was thinking of going to Luna Beach tonight. It's actually pretty good that you came here. Izumi-san lightly nods countless times and gently looks into my eyes. There's a lot of countless nodding going on in this game. I think this whole game is just people going like... If it was at a tilt, it'd be just like that Saturday Night Live skit with who was in that? Is that Will Ferrell? I feel like it was Will Ferrell. Was that Will Ferrell? Not at the Roxbury. It was a movie they made, right? And wow, I remember that guy's name now, Chris Kattan. How am I remembering that? I don't know who's on Saturday Night Live. Now, I haven't watched it in a few years, but I used to watch it. I like the old shows too. They used to on the back when I only had 5 channels. Well, 5 channels. I never had 5 channels. It's like 4, 9, 12, and sometimes 27. Yeah, 4 channels. Mostly 3, but sometimes I guess the signal would be extra spicy and my rabbit ears can catch it. But the NBC affiliate would show Saturday Night Live, you know, new, and then like 2 hours later it'd show like an old one, you know, like from the 70s or 80s. Those are all good actually, mostly all good. I haven't watched it lately though. I don't really watch much TV, period. YouTube, thank you very much. YouTube, Netflix, Internet, thanks for running the TV for me. Countless times, that's what started that. However, for a brief moment, I catch a glimpse of a shadow within the kindness. It seems that there's a pain lurking deep in her heart that she's enduring with all she's got.
Makoto-kun, ii?
Yeah. Get serious real quick.
この話はね、なんて言ったらいいのかな。とても複雑なのよ、 タイムスリップの原因、記憶のこと。今私たちの置かれているこの状況、全ては一つの側面からだけじゃ決して語り得ない現象なの。だからきっと誠くんには理解してもらえないと思う。理解できないほど難しいという意味じゃなくて、あまりにも常識とかけ離れているから。まず昨日話したキュレイシンドロームのこと、そこから話を始めるわね。
Okay. Well, wait a minute. Curie syndrome? Is that somehow connected to time travel?
それは話を聞き終えてから誠くんが判断すればいいことだと思う。誠くんがこの話を信じないのなら、それはそれでいいのかもしれないし。
That's unacceptable. Izumi, you said you had answers. Sounds like you're telling me that to figure it out myself. Or to figure out if I believe the answer.
いい？とにかく話を
That's a good thing.
最後まで聞いて。
No, I'm going to listen to half of it and then I'm going to be like, nope, I'm out. I don't care. Then go about my business. Yes. Zimu's hand firmly grips the bed sheets. She straightens them, passes them, keeps repeating these monotonous actions while searching for the chance to open up. Her eyes dart around the room as she runs a hand through her hair. Finally, Izumi-san takes a small breath and begins talking. For some reason, that scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail popped up, where everybody's like, "Get on with it."
これは奥彦くんにも教えてないことなんだけど、キュレイシンドロームには昨日言った2つの特徴以外にも、実はもう一つとても重要な第3の特徴があったのよ。
Essential third trait. Sounds like it's essential. The third trait? Susan nods. Her gaze is so serious that it's almost frightening.
誠くん覚えてるかな。私は昨日第1と第2の特徴をまとめて妄想が伝播するって言ったでしょ。だけどね、妄想が伝播するっていう現象は本当はそんなに珍しいことではないの。キャビン博士が新たに定義するまでもなく、その症状はすでに別の類型として示されているってこと。
Izumi-san, sorry, but can you put that in layman's terms?
要するに誰かの抱いた妄想が別の人へと移っていく。そういう精神疾患はすでに官能精神病という名前で呼ばれていて、特に真新しいわけでも珍しいわけでもないってことなの。
So then it was like this. In short, when examining Tom's symptoms, Dr. Cabin discovered a different trait that wasn't part of the shared psychotic disorder, the third trait. It's precisely why you had to define it with a new name, Curie syndrome.
そう。
So what's this third trait?
多分信じてもらえないと思うけど、
I don't know. I don't think I believe it. I've only been repeating the same days, over and over again. I've had premonitions where I've known the future. I don't know. I'm kind of closed-minded. I don't get this. I don't believe in stuff. Won't believe this. You said that earlier too. Is it that incredible?
一言で言うと異常。
Abnormality, okay. What?
もしも第3の特徴が正しいとすれば、この世界のあり方が根底から覆されることになるかもしれない。誠くん、落ち着いて聞いてね。
Again, when people tell me to calm down and calmly listen to them, I'm like, I'm fixing to freak out. I'm fixing to fly off the handle.
キュレイシンドロームの第3の特徴。実は前にくるみが言ってたシュレディンガーの猫と関係があったの。
You know what's really bad? My memory's so bad that Kurumi sounded like I thought I was like Kurumi. She's from Never7, and I was like, I was thinking of Sugumi, Schrodinger's cat. And just before she can reply, Haruka.
はるかちゃん、どうしているの？
Haruka furrows her eyebrows and tilts her head slightly. Her gaze alternates between Izumi-san and I. I brought her with me. Instinctively will blurt these words out of my mouth.
誠が？
Yeah.
なんで？
Well, it'd be funny if he just said, well, there's a bed. A bed. We were going to, and just, you know, and then, she's like, Haruka's just like, okay, and just leave. That would be a way to end that. You see, I had a lot of things I wanted to ask her about the seminar camp.
はるかちゃんはどうしたの？誠に用があって。
Me? Could you be talking about fishing?
うん、そう。釣り教えてもらいたくて。でもどうしてわかったの？
Huh? That's, well, how do I put it? Intuition, I suppose. Great. Why do we have to keep getting interrupted like this? Just when we're getting to the most important part of all times. Yuka must have heard us talking, for she comes in next.
あ、泉さん。なんでこんなとこにいるの？誠が連れ込んだの。
Now, Yuka will draw the conclusion there. Don't put it like that.
ちょっと、何よそれ。本当ですか、泉さん。ある意味。
Izumi-san, why are you...
だって言ったじゃない。連れ込んだって。
Yes, but that's all I said. The way you said makes it sound like Izumi-san and I were going to,
もう、誠？問答無用だよ。よりによって先生を連れ込むなんて。
He wants good grades. That's what he's after. He's wanting an A+.
まったくもうどういう神経してるんだか。さ、泉さん、お怪我はないですか？今日はもう遅いから私の部屋で寝てください。大丈夫よ、そんな。それにお店に帰らないとくるみが。なんだ、お姉ちゃんこんなとこに来てたの
When's Saki? How is Saki going to show up in this incredibly awkward situation? That's what I want to know.
くるみいきなりいなくなったんだもん。探しちゃったよ。というわけなのでご心配はいりませんね。そうしましょうよ、泉さん。
Izumi, you're the professor. You're the boss. Tell her to go away.
あれどうしたんだい？
Oh yeah, no Keiko, obviously. I'm sure he'll be happy about this whole
み
situation.
んなでこんなとこに集まっちゃって。
And so, Izumi standing for him, he decides to sleep in Yuka's room tonight. I promise to go fishing with Haruka and crawl under the covers of my bed. Time travel. The infinite loop. The mystery of our memories. The true nature of the bell. Their trait, Schrodinger's cats. Just how are they all connected? All good questions that will be answered in future episodes. I do hope you folks enjoyed. Dang. Interruptions. Why? Why you gotta interrupt stuff? Here's another piece of fiction type stuff. They like to delay it. They like to drag you in there and then be like, nope, you're cut off for now. You have to deal with other stuff before I give you more knowledge, and then they kind of like throw you in. Nope, okay, you're good. You got a little bit more of a host there, but you know, and then they find out more next time. But anyway, yeah, that's how a lot of fiction does it. I do hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Farewell there.